Hello everybody, welcome to this lesson. Today we are going to talk about simple present tense. Look at the picture. It says, I always walk with my dog. As can you see, we are talking about an action that is repeated every day or many times in our life. So in this case, we are talking about a habit or routine. For that reason, we use the simple present tense. Here we have the chart. In order to write an affirmative statement, we must write first the subject plus the verb. Here we have a detail with the verb. We add SES or IES for third person singular. So for he, she, and it. For the rest of subject pronouns, we only use the base form. The rules for the third person singular are: in general, we add S. For example, walk, walks, eat, eats, play, plays, swim, swims, write, writes. But for the verb that ends in a consonant plus Y, we have to erase Y and add IES. For example, study, studies, cry, cries, try, tries, spy, spies, fly, flies. With verbs that ends in O, SH, CH, X, or double S, we should add ES. For example, go, goes, wash, washes, watch, watches, mix, mixes, kiss, kisses. And we have an irregular verb, that is to have. Have becomes has for third person singular. Now let's talk about negative statements. For this, you must write first the subject plus do not plus base form. Examples: I do not walk. Or you can use the contracted form, I don't walk. For third person singular, we use does not or the contracted form doesn't. Example: he does not walk, she does not walk, it does not walk. He doesn't walk, she doesn't walk, it doesn't walk. Now we have yes no question. To write yes no question, you must write first the auxiliary do or does according to the subject, plus subject, plus base form of the verb, plus question mark. Notice that here we don't need to use the spelling rules for third person singular, so we use the base form of the verb for all subjects. Examples: do you walk? Does he walk? For affirmative short answers, we say yes, I do, or yes, he does. For negative short answers, we say no, I don't, no, she doesn't. Now we have the WH questions or information questions. In order to write WH question, we have to add the WH word to the yes-no question form. So you write WH word plus do or does plus subject plus base form of the verb plus question mark. For example, where do you walk? Where does he walk? When do you walk? When does he walk? Now let's continue with grammar explanations and examples. Number 1. Use the simple present tense to talk about what regularly happens. As you see in the graphic, the action is repeated many times. Examples:
some people rush through life. They don't relax. Other people are calm. They don't feel tense.
Number 2. Use adverbs of frequency with the simple present tense to express how often something happens. Here we have a graphic. For 0% of frequency, we use never. For 50% of frequency, we use sometimes. And for 100% of frequency, we use always. Here you have a lot of adverbs of frequency to use in order of what you want to express. Examples.
She never relaxes. You usually take life easier. We sometimes sleep late. They seldom take a vacation.
But be careful. Adverbs of frequency usually comes before the main verb, but they go after the verb to be. Examples.
We usually rush around. We're often stressed out.
Number 3. Use the simple present tense to talk about scientific facts. Examples.
Stress causes high blood pressure. Water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
Now let's practice. Choose the best option to complete the sentences. Number 1. Harry works all the time. He, option A, never relaxes. B, relaxes never. C, often relaxes. D, relaxes sometimes. Yes, the answer is A, never relaxes. Harry works all the time. He never relaxes. Remember that we have to write the adverb of frequencies before the main verb, but after verb to be. Next, choose the best option. Do you like fish? Yes, I. Option A, am. B, do. C, don't. D, like. Yes, the answer is B, do. Do you like fish? Yes, I do. So we use auxiliary do or does to answer yes/no question. Next, choose the best option. Nick to Greece every year to visit his family. Option A is going. B, he goes. C, go. D, goes. Yes, the answer is D, goes. Nick goes to Greece every year to visit his family. Here we are talking about a habit. Nick goes. So goes is repeated every time because it says every year. For that reason, we cannot use the present continuous. We use the simple present. Please remember to like this video if you find it useful. Share it with your friends and colleagues learning English. And remember to subscribe to my channel for more free English videos each week. Thank you for watching.